So welcome to Boxing Media Hub, sponsored by Falcon Contracting and boxbets.co.uk. We are going for Brian Mendoza versus Serhii Bohachuk. Yes, Bohachuk. We are going. This one is happening 30th of March, 24 at the T-Mobile Arena on Vegas. And yeah, we'll say the same thing as we did before. PBC, Amazon Prime pay-per-view. Looking forward to this one. Great scrap this one's going to be for the WBC Interim World Super Welterweight title. Obviously, there was more on the line for Serhii Bohachuk, but at the end of the day, boxing's boxing. Things change last minute. They don't have much control over it. He's still in with a massive opportunity here to get himself right where he wants to be. So this is a fight, a great fight. Mendoza, 25 fights, 22 wins, 16 knockouts. Bohachuk, 24 fights, 23 wins, 23 knockouts. Mendoza was last out in October against Tim Tszyu, which he lost on unanimous decision. Nothing wrong with that. Bohachuk, July, last time he was out against Patrick Olate, which was a win in knockout round one. Doesn't give us much to work with. Gives Mendoza a little bit more credit going into this one, losing to Tim Tszyu on a unanimous decision.
And he beat Sebastian Fedora.
Exactly. And Bohachuk, but on that winning streak, he's bouncing along nicely. He's going into this one. How do you see this one, Jam?
Yeah, Bohachuk is going to take him out for me. He's beat everyone that he's beat by knockout. He's a brutal, brutal puncher. He's one of the hardest hitters in the game. You know what I mean? At any weight. 24 fights, 23 knockouts. Says it all, doesn't it? And he's only lost that one fight. And that was to Brandon Adams, which was a bit of a fluke, to be honest. He shouldn't have lost that fight. Something went wrong in his camp or something. I don't know. I've not asked him, but if he fought Brandon Adams again, he'd spark him. You know what I mean? He would spark him clean out. And he's going to do the same to Brian Mendoza, who actually beat Fundora, who somehow got moved up to fight Tim Tszyu instead of him. Surely the common sense would have put Mendoza in, apart from the fact they can now claim it as a unified title fight.
I think that's what it is, mate. That's all it is. That is exactly what it is. Chris has come in, really great fight this one. Bohachuk 100% record, all wins by stoppage. Mendoza not been stopped. All Mendoza 3 defeats been on points. I make Bohachuk favourite. I got Bohachuk on points. Adams was a fluke. I don't count that one. He's got a laughing face. So you're going for stoppage for Bohachuk. As you say, this is the tough one. Mendoza,
I think it'll be late, though. Sorry to interrupt you, but I think it'll be late as well. I didn't put that in, but I think it'll be late. I'm thinking around maybe 9 or 10. But I think Bohachuk gets to him, wears him down. His power handles right to the end of the fight. And I think he will get to him with that overhand right and spark him clean.
I think that's the tough thing, isn't it? Mendoza is a tough operator. He's been in with some great fighters. He's not afraid to test himself, as you say, you know, Fundora and then Tszyu and now Bohachuk. He's really going in there. And you can't knock him for that at all. He's going for legacy as well here. So there's a lot on the line for Mendoza as well as Bohachuk in this one. For me, as you say, power is going to be vital in this. You can clearly see both of these guys will go the rounds if they, you know, if it needs to go that far. But as I say, Bohachuk will get it. If we get a stoppage, I'm kind of between you and Chris here. If he gets a stoppage, it's late because it's a case of breaking the engine and working. And Bohachuk will do that. But like Chris has said here, if Bohachuk stops Mendoza, it's a statement for me against someone who's never been stopped. And that would be a major one on the CV.
Been right at the top table, in my opinion. It would put him right there with the Tim Tszyu and them type of characters, right eating out of that top table. And he deserves a big, big shot if he wins this. If Bohachuk even wins this, never mind stops him, he should fight the winner of Tim Tszyu.
Well, it all depends. It all depends, obviously, on the other scenario that's kicking around at the moment.
But they
But
talked about Bud Crawford, didn't they?
that's what I mean.
Be
But
ordered to fight the winner.
Let's see.
Within 5 days, apparently, of the fight ending, within 5 days, Bud Crawford's been ordered to be involved in the next fight between them.
Well, imagine that then, right? For example, right? Imagine Bohachuk beats Mendoza, right?
Which he will.
Let's say that. Zoo beats Fundora, right? Because Fundora is obviously of that ilk at the moment because of the title status, should we say. So then the winner of that, Zoo obviously will then potentially Bud, right? Is where it's heading. Then you would think Bohachuk Fundora could then happen as that interim waiting for those two to fight. And then he gets
both fight each other.
Because then obviously you've got the eliminator. You're going to have basically the WBC interim, the eliminator for going into that next fight, which Fundora would, I suppose, be that next tier to take him, and then while you're waiting for the winner of the next two. So it kind of is planning itself out.
Yeah. Round robin situation, isn't it? Like a round robin knockout tournament, almost like a prize fighter. The winner gets to fight the winner, then the winner of that gets the main prize, which is Bud Crawford. You know what I mean? That would be epic. I just feel bad for Serhii Bohachuk. He was supposed to be fighting for that vacant title, and I think he deserved that. After 23 knockouts on 23 wins with only one loss, he deserved a bit more respect than what he's had here.
This will make him more hungry. This is going to make him a damn sight. Yeah. And as you say, you stop someone like Mendoza, you put yourself right in the mix. This could be even the fight. This could be the fight that really gives him the credit that he needs to get that next.
Yeah, make his name and in Britain, because that's going to be a lot of Brits watching this as well.
Yeah, like Chris has said, if Bohachuk wins, he waits for Crawford Zoo. I don't think he'll wait. I think he'd be quite happy to fight Fundora to say, I've beat that guy as well. I can't now be denied.
Yeah, do them both. Do them both and then jump in.
Yeah. If you want to stay active, especially with those two guys.
Knowing the type of fighter that Serhii Bohachuk is, he's going to want to beat Fundora now just for taking the mick by jumping ahead of him in the queue. Yeah. You know what I mean? He's going to want to make a statement by taking him out as well as Mendoza.
Bohachuk's shown what he's like, though, because he's wished Fundora all the best against Tim Zoo. So it just shows, doesn't it? It shows.
He's an absolute gentleman, mate. He really is a lovely, lovely man. As you'll see, he's doing a live interview on Boxing Media Hub tomorrow, 6 p.m. UK time, 10 o'clock in the morning PST. Be sure to join us. Joel's going to be talking to the great man himself and his manager, Samir Azizi. Be sure to join. Hit that subscribe button.
You know, Jam. But until then, hit the subscribe button now. Check out the rest of the content. Give us your predictions as well for Brian Mendoza versus Serhii Bohachuk. We're looking forward to this one. Can't wait for this one. Like Chris, we'll end it with him. Fair play to Bohachuk for that. But I would have told Fundora, you're an ass.
See you next Tuesday.
Well, we'll leave it there. But actually, what we'll do is we'll see everyone tomorrow. So on that note, have some of this.
Have it.